Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Esports Ohio. This is going to be the club playoffs. We have Campus International going up against North Baltimore, and I'm joined here with my co-caster Goomba.
Hello, hello. And it seems like right off the bat we're starting with a Byleth Ditto. This is an interesting match to start. And yeah, so this is semifinals. Next week will be the final match. Um, Not quite sure who's the favored to win,
I
but
believe Campus International is the first.
right there already off to a good start for them. So I guess yeah. So we're seeing. I mean, both players are playing pretty aggressive. Not something you see with Byleth too often. Byleth kind of plays the mid range, but both are playing the short range pretty well, holding the arrow charge. I mean, good damage right now on North Baltimore side, trying to just take that extra stock.
Yeah, it's pretty even so far. I feel like it might be a little bit of a struggle to stick the stock just because the other pilots could just kind of play slower and camp out now and kind of
Yeah.
play more to the range. Which is what it looks like what happening, but it's going to get hit with the landing down air coming down, but still has a pretty sizable lead. And it's actually going to just take the stock right back.
So, I mean, this is going pretty quick, but 30% back on Campus International. Those arrows are doing a lot of damage and there's a lot of knockback too. I think the play will be, just spacing out moves. A lot of Violet's moves are pretty slow, but seems like just like reading the opponent right there, 99% and off stage.
Yeah, it seems. Oh, and gonna get the down.
That's
Yeah,
a
it seems like
crazy spike.
it seems like the Byleth on North Baltimore is actually just meeting the other Byleth with an air before like they can even press like a button. So that's kind of a smart play, sort of just anti-air before he has a chance to press the button because Byleth's aerials are a bit on the slower side despite having range. So we're going to see that North Baltimore isn't actually able to recover. I think the jump got taken from
I
that
think
back
so
there.
too.
No hesitation.
Pretty quick start, but 10-9 stocks still very close.
Yeah.
Expect to see, more aggressive gameplay. I do really like watching that.
Yeah, kind of interesting to see that coming out in a Byleth Ditto, though. Typically, you'd see that maybe take 3 to 4 minutes, not 2. Alright, so going into it, we're seeing Younglink come out. So Younglink is going to probably do a pretty well job of just zoning out Byleth. Byleth is relatively slow despite having range, and Younglink overall is just going to outrange the Byleth projectiles. And Younglink is also a relatively quick character on the ground, so it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. it. Yeah, so kind of what I expected. Yeah, Younglink is just gonna, you know, kind of play the projectile game, trying to just outrange.
Yeah, I mean, this is, Younglink could be able to get in very quick. Younglink is very good against these slow sword fighters, even if they have, like, really big hits. Those projectiles get in really easily, and we're kind of seeing the sword doing that, too.
Yeah,
The
Younglink
projectile...
also is a very fast character on the ground, too.
Yeah, but right there, the spike is going to be able to, take that stock. Stealing it pretty early. But was that down smash that was able to take it. So still pretty even, only one stock difference between the two.
Yeah, but Byleth kind of needed to do what they needed to do. They got the stock lead and maintained it, so that's kind of what you want to, you know, to start out, just to set the rest of your team up, just to play from a lead. Joker come out. So Joker is going to be able to play kind of a bit more of a rush down against the Younglink. Kind of deal with projectiles and more kind of with like Rebel's Guard to build up Arsene quickly. So they can't just be throwing out projectiles sort of willy-nilly. So I kind of like the counter pick.
Yeah, I mean, Joker, I would say, wins this matchup pretty well too. Able to get in, has those sleepy moves, but also has the speed to, you know, back him up.
Yeah.
So
no time to waste.
Getting into it. I kind of already see the Rebel's Guard come out there, already building up basically all of our Arsene meter. And there's Arsene already coming out, so
yeah. Quick Arsene's gonna do a lot in this matchup. You gain that reflector, but you also just gain some really strong hits. That's gonna work so well against Younglink.
Yeah.
There's a reflector. Reflector into a lot of moves, you know, again with like boomerang and stuff. That's gonna be a true combo. Even though it may not seem like it. Boomerang has a lot of hits done, especially Younglink's, I think has more than the others, so.
Yeah, Younglink's boomerang is a big part of like getting just kill confirms.
And it seems like he's just throwing out Rebel's Guard to potentially just grab another Arsene. We see almost full Arsene here already.
Yeah.
Although, let's see, we'll be able to get the stock without it.
Yeah,
so really good start. And now he'll have really early Arsene for this stock potentially. Although 31% gaining the percent without Arsene. There he's coming out now.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that you only kind of just giving up and throwing out projectiles. It seems like, you know, the Rebels Guard kind of condition them to sort of play more scrappy. I wouldn't necessarily agree with doing it, especially against Joker with Arsene. You just want to pick your spots just better when you're getting Rebels Guard like that. That just means you're being predictable with the projectiles.
Yeah. Right there, he's throwing it out again, hoping to get that down smash, but the down smash connected with him instead of Rebel's Guard. I think he's gonna...
I think I like the young Ling's actually playing a little more slow and they're like kind of like still staying in their face, threatening, but like baiting out the Rebel's Guard, which I like to see.
Yeah, he was getting a bit too greedy with Rebel's Guard and the counter right there, almost losing the stock. Yeah, throwing out a bit, I would say a bit too many counters. So any like good hit from Young Link, probably gonna do it. Really good down smash, keeping that space. Arsene is gone all of a sudden. Back throw putting him in a really bad position.
Off stage again. Got the re-grab ledge. Gets hit with the dash attack. It's not quite gonna kill. Maybe the next one might kill. We're gonna see down smash come out. Misses the punish.
So I'd like to see some, grabs on shield. I think that's
yeah, Young Link's forward throw might be able to kill it, right? But it's gonna take it with
forward air is also going to do it, and just like that, the stocks are even now. Young Link's kind of bringing this back. There's the Rebel's Guard coming out. Rebel's Guard in the recovery too, kind of risky and not for too much either.
Grab's gonna come out, gets Rebel's Guard again, not gonna get punished for it, but Arsene does come out from it. Gonna go for a forward smash, misses and gets grabbed. Goes for counter again, right? Misses, counter hits that time. Yeah, I'm not agreeing with throwing out the counters this much, especially because it looks like the Young Link has sort of kicked on to what's going on. Gonna get the down smash into up air, and that's gonna take it. But the Young Link almost making the reverse 3-stock happen.
All right.
Yeah.
So still keeping North Baltimore in this.
Nice.
I mean, both teams are still absolutely in this. And I score wrong. 7-6 again, same as before, pretty much. So
yeah, good stuff to the Young Link from North Baltimore, sort of not being too overwhelmed. That could have been down 9-6, but instead cleans it up and makes it just 7-6. And I feel like if they still had like another extra stock, I feel like that could have gone way differently.
both teams are contemplating pretty heavily on what to send out. Seeing Incineroar come out. This is, I mean, Incineroar is a very volatile character. Is going to do a lot. That counter, is, I would argue, maybe even a decent bit better than Joker's counter. So
yeah.
We're seeing
also
Yoshi's.
Gonna be on Yoshi's too, so expect a lot of early stock to be taken. So I do kind of agree with the Incineroar pick if you're going for Yoshi's. It's kind of the safe bet.
Oh, yeah, Yoshi's or Lilat are tiny stages, and you're going to be killing it really early, especially off the side. Maybe not off the top too much.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing already at 6%, but Arsene's already going to come out due to how hard Incineroar's going to be. Incineroar has no jump, but is able to just side beat right back to the stage.
This is a pretty good start for Incineroar. It's like keeping that stage control really, really well. We're seeing, just even if he's throwing out moves, it's still keeping the Joker away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Right
That's
there.
gonna be two revenges already set up. So
Already gone.
grabbed out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, grab just beats Revenge. I think it's grabbing some kind of percent. I think it's 30.
Yeah, grab. Yeah.
But still, you know, Incineroar is very heavy and has some really strong throws. So especially on a stage this small, say any good hit's gonna do it. Times that perfectly, that will
Rolling with the
absolutely do
take
it.
center stage. Yeah. Yeah, so now I'm interested to see what the stage games and the stage pick is gonna be now that the Incineroar's out. But you definitely do not want to be going to like Yoshi's or Lilat.
No. Especially not Lilat. I've made that mistake and
Yeah.
died at like 30%, so
Yeah, so I'm gonna expect that the Incineroar's gonna ban the bigger stages like Kalos Town, FD, maybe PS2. So expect like a small Battlefield to come out, is what I would assume.
yeah, but you know, it also does kind of depend on what the opponent sends out.
That's true as well, yeah.
Seeing Kazuya, that's a scary pick. Someone that knows how to pilot Kazuya is, you know,
Yep.
a really good and really scary player. So, and it's FD.
And we're gonna see FD. Okay.
So this is, I would say, even scarier for the Incineroar.
Yeah, if the Incineroar is gonna want to just keep the Kazuya just a disadvantage to keep him above him to keep him. Because the one weakness Kazuya kind of does have is landing.
Yeah, but if there's no platforms, it's a lot easier to land. So we're seeing really good damage from the Kazuya, and they seem to know how to do you know, some of the combos and stuff. So it's gonna be quite an uphill match for the Incineroar, and right there, electric into up smash, the 1-2.
Let's see. Barely whiffs on the down air.
Now, I actually kind of like watching Kazuya. I think Kazuya is a fairly exciting character and very flashy too. I mean, see all those particle effects. Does make it a bit fun to watch, even if he is quite an annoying character to play against.
Yeah, and you see the raise drive there, killing the Incineroar at 80, which is not something you see a lot of characters have the ability to do.
No, absolutely not. And we'll see if the Incineroar could at least get one stock. I mean, it's not looking too bad. Definitely still a decent chance that he takes that stock. But 154, but 109 on the Incineroar. I mean, again, a good hit from Kazuya is going to do it too.
Yeah, a grab. Oh, that's just... That
does just do it, yeah, and Kazuya with the 3 stock, 162, that 160%, that's a pretty rough one.
Yeah. It's pretty scary to play against Kazuya, especially with a character with a recovery like Incineroar with not a lot of horizontal, because you can just get grabbed by Hell's Gate and it just sends you at such a bad angle that some characters can't even recover.
Yeah. Right now it's 6-3. North Baltimore on their very last player, although not over. I think it seems like the struggle matchup is going to be that Kazuya, but I feel like once they get through the Kazuya, it'll be you know, pretty much back to even.
Yeah, and especially not knowing that there is a Kazuya, it's definitely going to affect their stage bans going into characters, because you definitely don't want to be leaving like FD and Town Open.
Town Open, yeah, and maybe even Kalos. I mean, because Kazuya is also a super heavy, so if you leave Kalos open, that's going to give Kazuya more room to. Not only going to give Kazuya more room, but he's going to get kills like significantly earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, was that a K roll I saw?
I believe
It
so.
was
Yep,
a
things
K
are roll.
roll. So, I mean, I think K roll is pretty good in this matchup. He's got the projectiles to space things out. So, but Kalos, this is one of those stages that we said was not great.
Yeah, but if you're gonna pick a character to go to Kalos with, Super Heavy is probably going to be one of the better picks for that.
Yeah, things like up smash won't be killing until like 180, at least with no charge. So,
Yeah,
right,
you're sort
right
of
there we're seeing
safe
the
on
electrics.
the vertical the vertical KOs.
Yeah, but this Kazuya is doing very good at just pressing the reflector and pressing electric. I mean, you cannot approach in this.
Yeah.
But you know, it's also scary to throw out projectiles, so
As I can have the rage drive out, now the rage drive is gonna come out, but it's not gonna kill, but it is gonna do a lot of damage even if it the percent.
although that is a bit good. I mean, it's not a great position for him right now, but could still potentially take this first stock. 130 is a pretty high percent against K Rule.
As the up B out of shield is gonna take it. K-Roll should still be able to take this relatively quickly if they're able to actually get a hit in, but the footstool from the it's gonna get another footstool. Oh,
That's a what 0 to 90 right there. I
0 to
mean,
90, yeah, and kind of a bit of a flashy way too.
Kazuya definitely knows how to play this. $133, missing the up B, but does get the up B out of shield, and right now North Baltimore onto their very last stock. But K-Rool is able to take it. Dash attack, very strong move, so...
Yeah, one of K-Rool's better kill options. Just a really good overall burst option as well. But already gonna be 0 to 100 on the K-Rool. He's gonna try to 2-frame with the down smash, but I don't believe down smash is 2-frame K-Rool.
No, I don't think it can, but that is going to kill, and Campus International taking the first game, 1-0. Great start for them. I think, you know, we may need to see a change of game plan on North Baltimore's side. That Kazuya is going to be an issue. I mean, you had one matchup, you know, what was the first one that went in against the Kazuya?
It was the Incineroar.
Incineroar. That's not a great matchup.
No.
But K-Rool, you know, K-Rool doesn't do too bad against this, so it's definitely more of a I gotta change the game plan kind of thing. And I, you know, something like Young Link, I think would be a lot better. You know, keeping the range a bit more is going to be more beneficial in this, so...
Yeah, having the range and also having the speed to, you know, sort of get away from him. K-Rool is a big body, so it's kind of easy for, it's easier for Kazuya sort of just like to get a hit in and actually start up a combo. It's going to be a little harder against Young Link due to his size and how fast he is.
Yeah, so... Maybe we'll see some changes in the rosters, but we'll have to wait till the next game starts. So right now, Campus International is up 1-0. Definitely not impossible, though. I mean, they held their own in the very beginning, so I would not be surprised if they clean it up.
Yeah, overall, it was pretty much dead even until Kazuya came out.
Yeah.
But I do expect, at least for the side of Campus International, that they are... I would say that they shouldn't really change the lineup they had going.
No, I mean, maybe if they want to, like, anchor with Kazuya.
Maybe, yeah, because
that
Kazuya
could work out for them.
Took almost 6 stocks without only losing 1.
Or, you know, maybe they have someone else in the back line that's even better.
Mm-hmm. And that could be the case, too.
Yeah, so I think... You know, Campus International has themselves in a pretty good place right now, so they may choose to keep it that way. And we're seeing the Byleth Ditto once again.
So I'm interested to see if the Byleth sort of keep doing what they were doing the first time around, like the fast pace, sort of run into each other with like nair,
Yeah, I
try to
mean,
anti each other, or are
it
they going to
was
try to slow it down?
it was pretty even at the beginning. I will give them that. I think this one kind of just determines right there an SD from North Baltimore. But yeah, as I was saying, this game kind of does determine who's going to, keep the lead and potentially even who wins. And right now, it's a very good start from Campus International.
Let's see, North Baltimore's going to hit him off stage. He doesn't get the get up attack punished. I'm just throwing out smash attacks right now.
I mean, I gotta do that though, and right there, down smash is going to take it. And very good start for Campus International. Only on 80% on this stock too. I mean, this is not a great position for North Baltimore. Arrow putting him off stage in F smash at 40. Was
Yeah,
that?
that's gonna. Yeah,
And that's gonna be a pretty quick restock.
Chance to grow.
yeah, that tipper forward smash, especially on ledge, it's gonna take stocks incredibly early. I mean. See the young Link coming back out, so.
So it seems like they're just keeping the same lineup going. I mean, the Young Link. Let's see, how did they do against the Byleth before? It was pretty. They did pretty good against the Byleth. I mean, Byleth is gonna have the range, but Young Link's gonna have a lot easier time getting in, and a way better time if Byleth's just like hitting shields. So. I expect to see some shields and a lot of, a lot of punishing on the side of North Baltimore.
Yeah, you're kind of seeing that. The only sort of doing a good job, just kind of zoning out, building up damage already at about at 90%. Is doing a relatively good job, just sort of keeping the Byleth off stage and disadvantage. Is that your attack should be punished? Yep.
Yeah, right there. Down smash is going to take it and getting closer to evening it up. I mean, that was only like 35% on that first stock, so very good start for North Baltimore in this game. And we're seeing some more early damage. There we go. Down throw, up air, going to do like 30%. But the
shield break is going to come out, yeah. And that should, it's going to take it.
Yeah, even the aerial one is strong enough, so... Good comeback in that stock from Campus International. Young Link's got a, he's got a shield, but maybe not shield that much, Swinging sword, not quite long enough to hit platform.
Back on punch to hit back off stage. Let's see, get up attack is going to be punished with the F. Ooh, doesn't actually finish the F smash. Probably wasn't confident the second hit actually hitting.
And
he's gonna MSD,
and right now it's looking like the Byleth is gonna potentially take this game. Oh, controller issues maybe? Oh, nope, they're just going right back into it.
Opts to do forward throw into the back row. I don't agree with that, especially because your forward throw is Youngling's kill throw. I definitely don't think you want to keep that stale. Down smash is gonna take the next stock though, so maybe it just doesn't matter.
The 2 hits doing 34%. That is a strong move. I've seen people complain on like social media of Youngling's damage output being a bit high, and we're kind of seeing it here. That's like 4 hits and 74%. So. Youngling in a pretty bad position now.
No jump. He's
No
gonna
jump.
end up SDing from that too.
I think an air dodge may have been just a slightly better option in that position.
But yeah.
But I guess that is Campus International at 10 stocks, 10-6.
So we've seen the Incineroar coming out. So it looks like they're just going around the same order that they were doing before.
Violet is at 1 stock, but still, I mean, a very solid lead from Violet.
Yeah, building up a 4-stock lead. I'm gonna see if they're able to extend it here. Or even 40%.
Yeah, but Incineroar is going to be able to put that 40% back on quick, I assume. Although Violet's doing very good at spacing closing that distance. Or I guess keeping the distance. You don't really want to close it against Incineroar. Right there, that's a pretty strong revenge. 71% already. He's gonna go for an Alolan Whip. Alolan Whip with not Rage. Revenge should hit pretty early.
Yeah,
109
kind of
now.
just catching the Violet, just kind of throwing out moves. It's definitely not what you want to be doing against Incineroar because how easily you get people the revenge.
Throwing out moves in a predictable way is the worst thing to do against Incineroar. And we're seeing those arrows are very predictable. And dash attack is going to do it. Incineroar slowly bringing it back. 9-6. It still only is a 1-player difference, so. I did get a communication error. Before they start again.
into the ring.
Make it back in time.
Ready?
I see Jigglypuff coming out on the side of Campus International.
I mean, this is a pretty decent matchup for Puff. Puff can get Incineroar off stage pretty quick. And, but on the other hand, Incineroar, you know, Puff has some pretty strong moves, pound, back air. Even revenging arrest would change the game instantly.
Sort of the issue that Incineroar's going to have here is just catching Puff in the air. Puff is, kind of one of the better characters in the air, and also one of the best characters to edge guard in the game. So his recovery is going to be a bit of an issue. Is going to catch the lone whip with the forward smash, already taking a stock lead. Yeah, one thing you definitely don't want to be doing against Jigglypuff is sort of just throwing out moves just because of how good Jigglypuff's punish game is.
Yeah, Jigglypuff's punish game's good. Mobility is really good. We're seeing Jigglypuff kind of stay in the air. Able to avoid that dash kick at ledge, which probably would have killed him. I mean, that's a pretty good neutral B, but Puff's still alive, 122. Can't really be throwing out moves like that. You're seeing an extra like 40% from just whiffing 2 moves. There,
Can't see the same
gonna go for a rest, or nope, just the up air.
Probably just misinputting. Probably just did definitely want rest there.
Maybe the armor on up B did help though, but you know, off stage 166, any hit from Puff's gonna do it. But
Whoops, the F smash before is just gonna take it. Well, maybe I just jump back to the edge. Lone whip not quite gonna kill off the top.
right there. Dash attack is finally going to take the first stock from the Jigglypuff. The Incineroar has a bit to make up from here. Somehow getting that alone, that was quite like a box extension from the top to let that hurt.
Yeah. Well, if he's gonna actually get that, shouldn't quite kill yet.
No, just a few more percent of that may have done it, but you know, could still potentially take this stock, but the rest,
Punish yet. It's gonna punish the S smash with the rest.
I think that's the biggest rest I've ever seen, so.
Yeah, I was definitely not expecting that rest to hit.
So North Baltimore is down to their very last player. I wonder if they're going to switch things up or send in, what was it, the Joker?
Like gonna be sending in K. Rool for the last one, so same as last time.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, yeah, this is gonna be a rough matchup for K. Rool. Gets sent off stage by pretty much anything, and is just gonna get carried off stage by Puff. But we'll see. I mean, playing good neutral and stuff is gonna do a lot in this matchup, and K. Rool, if K. Rool's able to do a lot when he has advantage, it's gonna be good. I think disadvantage for both of these characters is just gonna be really rough.
Yeah.
K. Rool is starting with the damage percent, or with the damage lead, 90% right now on the board. I think it's just, you have to space out these moves like perfectly if you wanna have any success in this matchup.
Yeah.
See, the neutral B is going to connect, and the Puff is down to their last stock. K. Rool is able to get off ledge, has advantage once again. That's I mean, basically just another spot dodge.
Yeah. The K. Rool's doing a good job of just sort of like not, sort of just keeping the Puff out. The thing that Puff has in this matchup is that a lot of K. Rool's projectiles are rather linear, so he's actually going to get around them easily. He's going to catch the down air, but it seems like K. Rool is sort of just ready for that, sort of doing a good job spacing out the bear and keeping the Puff within his range.
Yeah, right now we're seeing a mini dare loop into a back air. It's a quick 40%, but the F smash is going to hit and kill. That's killing from pretty far.
Yeah, but that just goes to show just how light and how strong that smash attack is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I expect Campus International just to sort of throw the Kazuya out. I feel like, especially, you know, you're in playoffs, this is to get into the finals, I feel like you just don't want to take a risk here. I feel like you just sort of just want to clean it up and just do with what was working before. Oh, actually, we've seen the Joker coming out this time. So it looks like they're saving the Kazuya for last, which I also don't necessarily disagree with.
No, saving Kazuya for last is good, because, I mean, we saw what the Kazuya was able to do against the K. Rool. So.
Yeah. Is going to actually get a quick early 30%. Is actually going to get the Joker back off stage, actually 65. But Arsene's going to be coming out pretty soon as well.
Yeah, we're seeing, I mean, that's really good damage. You may potentially get a early stock for the K. Rool.
That is barely just going to miss, but the Joker's doing a good job of just keeping the K. Rool off stage.
He is trying to contest with down air, which I don't think you could hit K. Rool up.
I don't think so either. You definitely want to try to hit him from the side, like just sort of going with that here.
Yeah, and there's another stock for the K. Rool. A pretty good start. Going for the comeback. I mean, it's definitely looking a lot better now.
Some hit jab on shield. Most jabs in this game are relatively unsafe on shield.
Punishing the Rebel's guard. It did activate Arsene, but was able to get the grab after.
That's going to be the thing with Robot's Guarding Crown, is that the K. Rool is able to recover in time to actually run up and grab you. So maybe it's not the best idea to actually just be constantly Robot Guarding like that. Because sure, you're going to get your Ascend back, but the Reflector is going to come out.
Kind of just predicting that the Joker is going to do, which he has been, so... A really good start for K. I mean, a really good stock for K. Rool. Potentially going to be able to take all 3, and you know, we'll end up having to face the Kazuya. But that is going to take the stock K. Rool onto his last stock. Joker also last stock, but you got to keep in mind that there is that extra player after. That would have killed at this percent. And Joker is putting on some crazy damage now, 68%. It is anyone's game now with us, especially with Arsene pretty much out. I mean, just like one more hit and Arsene will be out. And now the Kiddo's got to play pretty safe.
I would have liked to see down throw in the other side. Yeah. The forward area
is gonna take it, and just like that, both teams are on their very last player, not last stock. It's not out of. I mean, it's not impossible for North Baltimore to do it. The K. Rool seems to have changed his game plan, and is playing, you know, a bit more passive until he gets that one hit and is able to just like run all over.
Mm-hmm.
If we had to make an assumption, it would be the Kazuya, and again, the Kazuya only needs to take one stock. Yeah, there it is. Only needs to take one stock. K. Rool needs to take 3, but you know this matchup's pretty volatile for both players.
Yeah, the big thing for the K. Rool needs to do is just not get hit, but is actually going to leave FD open, which I absolutely agree with.
No, although you know. Kazuya is going to have a harder time getting over your projectiles. He still has that reflector. And it's going to, yeah, right there, grab that maybe. Not quite going to be it, but is baiting out that recovery. 85% just like that. Going off stage, K. Rool in a pretty bad position. Is going to have to recover high.
Yeah, that's pretty quick. Yeah, you definitely didn't want to be that unsafe against Kazuya because yeah, that's just gonna happen, especially against as a super heavy. You're just gonna get blown up for that.
Yeah. So Campus International does move on to the finals. It seems like. I think it was best of 3. So. They are moving on to finals versus... Alright, I guess it's in progress, but right now, Tri-State STEM is up 6-2 against Hoover High School. So... I think that may potentially be an upset as well. I think Tri-State STEM was one of the lower seeds of this as well.
Yeah, Tri-State STEM is the 6th seed. Hoover is the 2nd seed.
Yeah, so...
And they already upsetted Defiance, which was the 3rd seed, to get to where they are, so...
Yeah, so Tri-State STEM seems to have come up with a different game plan. And this, well, so I think Campus International is the 1st seed, so...
Yes, they are, yes.
Oh, I was wrong. They're not up 6-2. Those are the seeds. I don't think we're able to see what the stock count is. See if I can potentially find it. one. Oh, game one is Tri-State is up 9-5 right now. So they do have the lead, although not a massive lead. But yeah, good games to both teams. I think that'll be it for us. So yeah, is there anything else you have to say?
No, overall it was a pretty, it wasn't a blowout one way or the other, which is what, you kind of want to see, especially in the playoffs. You're not going to really see a lot of blowouts. North Baltimore did play relatively well. I feel like the stage fix is what held them back, especially against the Kazuya.
Yeah, I mean, they had some characters on both teams that generally don't have any bad stages, but Kazuya, I think, is like just a big struggle matchup for most people. So they still played very well. The K Rule was able to bring it back to last stock, which that took what, almost, I think there's like 6 stocks.
Yeah.
So very good showing from him. But yeah, we'll see Campus International next week, I think. I think the main leagues are over until the regionals, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yep.
And then state championship, which is the Saturday, I think 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, I want to say it's like the last weekend in April.
Yes, it's April 26th.
Yeah.
So we will have finals for club playoffs. I think it's just next Wednesday. But yeah, other than that, we will see you guys next week.
Yep, see ya.